Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here taking your calls at 270-9933. Hello to you. A little holiday-ish here?
Yeah, the holiday plants are starting to come in. It's too soon for us to see poinsettias, but we do have Christmas cactus, which I did not bring. But I love these cyclamen. They're from a local grower, and we got some Gaultheria. This is what you make wintergreen from.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Very
and
nice.
We've got some herb topiaries, lavender, some myrtle. So they're starting to come in.
Tis the season almost.
Tis the season indeed.
All right, let's get to the calls. We'll start with Linda. Hi, Linda. What's your question?
My question is, I have purple passions, and I love them. And I have them in the same pot, and some die, and some just grow like crazy, and I don't know if I'm overwatering, underwatering, but I always have a heck of a time.
We see a lot of purple passions. They're a good outdoor container plant for the summer, and then they do make a nice house plant, so people usually do try to bring them in. The thing to remember about this time of year, though, is that the light days are getting shorter, so there's not as much light, and our houses, the temperatures are weirder, so we really have to retrain ourselves in the watering. If you have a regular schedule, you want to sort of check the soil. So you want plants generally to dry out completely between waterings, so the surface of the soil is dry, and then give them a good thorough soak, and then let them go again. And you'll reestablish a new rhythm, but I would guess it's a watering issue.
All right, let's go to Barb in Verona. Hi, Barb.
Hi.
What's your question?
I have a couple regarding plants that I brought in. One is actually a fern, and I had it hanging outside, and it did very well, and I brought it in, and it's still doing very well. Could you tell me, is that something that can be trimmed back, and how would I care for it?
Well, ferns, all those fronds come from the center, so you don't want to sort of trim it like you would give it a haircut. What you want to do is go back in, and if you want to take out some of those bigger fronds all the way to the soil, you can do that. Ferns also appreciate a more humid spot, so maybe put it on a humidity tray, a little tray with some rocks on it, and then some water in the bottom of the tray to keep the humidity up, and watch the watering. Ferns generally like to stay a little more moist, so don't let it dry out completely between waterings.
Oh, that's perfect. Good to know on that one. The other one I wanted to ask, please, is a combination of two others that I brought in. One is called, on the bottom of the picture, it's called a hardy ice plant.
Okay.
It seems to be doing well. It's not flowering right now, but I'm keeping it just moist, like you had mentioned earlier. Can I replant that, and what should I do about it? It's kind of drapey looking right now.
Ice plants are a little bit succulent-y, so you're going to want to put it in a really sunny spot, and you're going to let that one dry out. Those plants store a lot of water, so let that one dry out completely between the watering.
All right, Jenny from McFarland. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
I have a question about my Christmas/Easter cactuses.
Okay.
They're not blooming.
Okay.
One of them, I will get one nice bloom from it, and then it'll die off, but none of the other two have bloomed at all.
Okay, so with Christmas cactus, the trick is that they need to have a dark period. So what they need to have is 8 hours of sun, and then 16 hours of dark. And so a lot of times when we have them in our homes and we have artificial lighting, that will stop them from setting buds. So if it's in a part of your house where you're in there, get a box, put a box on it. And then in the morning, take the box off, and then at the end of the day, put the box back on. And that should help spur the flowering.
All right. We're out of time. If you're on the line, stay there. Lisa will talk to you off the air. We'll see you next time.
Absolutely.
Chris has one final check of the forecast.